You stand at the edge of the world I gave you, looking down at the small, dry husks in your palm. To you, they look like nothing. They look like a risk you cannot afford to take. You look at the vastness of the field, the what-ifs and the not-yets, and you feel small. You've been waiting for a sign, a thunderclap, a guarantee that if you drop these seeds, you won't be left with empty hands. But listen to the wind. Listen to the soil. I am not a god of stagnation. I am the god of the quickening. You ask me, is it time? And I ask you, why do you still hold what was meant to be given? You are holding onto your potential as if it were a treasure to be guarded, but potential is a prison if it never touches the earth. You are holding onto your love, your ideas, your forgiveness, and your strength, waiting for a season that looks safe. There is no safety in a closed fist. There is only the slow death of what could have been. Tell you now, plant those seeds. Do not fear the dark of the dirt. When you bury something, you think it is gone. You think the earth has swallowed your effort and given nothing in return. But the dark is where I work best. The dark is my laboratory. Beneath the surface, away from the eyes of the critics and the noise of the world, I am undoing the shell so the life can break through. You see a burial, I see a beginning. You worry about the quality of the soil. You say, my life is a desert, nothing grows here, my past has scorched this ground. But do you not know who I am? I am the one who brings water from the rock. I am the one who makes the wilderness bloom. Your mistakes do not disqualify the soil. They are the fertilizer that makes the harvest stronger. I can take the ashes of your yesterday and turn them into the nutrients for your tomorrow. Stop looking at the sky, waiting for the perfect weather. If you wait for the clouds to be perfect, you will never sow. If you wait for the wind to stop, you will never reap. The world tells you to wait until you are ready. I tell you that readiness is found in the act of letting go. Every seed you hold represents a choice. To plant is to trust. To plant is to say, I believe in a future I cannot yet see. This is the definition of faith. You don't need to understand the biology of the miracle. You only need to be the gardener. I have placed the blueprint of the oak tree inside the acorn. I have placed the blueprint of your destiny inside the small acts of obedience you are currently ignoring. I see the tears you shed as you drop them into the furrows. I see the pain of letting go of your comfort, your time, and your ego. You feel like you are losing a part of yourself. But I promise you this. Nothing given to me is ever lost. The seed must die to its form to become something greater. If the seed stayed a seed, it would be safe, but it would be alone. It would never know the wind in its branches. It would never provide shade for the weary or fruit for the hungry. Are you willing to lose the seed version of yourself to become the forest version of yourself? Plant the seed of that dream you've tucked away in the drawer of someday. Plant the seed of kindness for the person who doesn't deserve it. Plant the seed of discipline in the quiet hours of the morning. Plant the seed of prayer when the heavens feel like brass. Do not mock the smallness of the beginning. A forest starts with a single falling grain. You are looking for the harvest today, but I am building your character for the harvest of next year. I am teaching you patience. I am teaching you to look at the ground with hope instead of despair. I am the Lord of the harvest. I have never once forgotten a seed sown in faith. I have never once overlooked a heart that dared to trust me with its nothing. The rain is coming. The sun is already positioned. The angels of the field are standing by. But they cannot tend a field that is empty. They cannot water a dream that is still tucked safely in your pocket. Open your hand. Release the weight. Let the dirt cover what you've been protecting. Go out into the field of your life. Look at the empty rows and see them not as a void, but as an invitation. Plant those seeds. Now, I am with you in the sowing.